The Dragons won yesterday against Oneonta and take on a familiar foe Monday night in the Albany Dutchmen.
Let's do this.
The Dragons will start in the first inning when Brad Hipsley would hit one down the third base line that would bounce over the third baseman's glove and get in the outfield. Then the throw would be wild, allowing Hipsley to get to third to lead off the inning. Next, Evan St. Clair would single between second and short and bring in Hipsley to make it 1-0. The Dutchmen would score one in the second to tie it at 1. We go to the bottom of the fifth. With runners on first and second, Brian Hart would hit a single into right field, which would bring home a run to make it 2-1. Next, Nicholas Campana would hit one that would bounce off the shortstop's glove and go into the outfield, bringing home another run. Later, a pitch would bounce off the catcher and go behind him, bringing home Hart to make it 4-1. Next, Donovan Roden would hit a sharp one down the third baseline that he would turn into a double and bring home a run to make it 5-1. The Dutchmen would score 3 runs in the top of the 8th to make it 5-4. In the bottom of the 8th, with 2 men on, Seamus Connolly would hit a high pop-up into center, and the center fielder and shortstop would both have trouble getting it, and it would drop, bringing home 2 runs to give the Dragons a 7-4 lead. Unfortunately, the Dutchmen would score 4 runs in the top of the 9th to take an 8-7 lead and hold on to win the game 8-7. The Dutchmen finished with 5 hits and 3 errors, while the Dragons finished with 8 hits and 2 errors. Jack Delaney would draw the win for the Dutchmen, while Hunter Tabb would take the loss for the Dragons. Joe Kruzica would get the save. The game would last 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you Wednesday night when the Dragons take on the Saugerty Stallions.